So we just got the fenders back, or I just got the fenders back. So I'm going to prime these. So I wanted to point out some things. One, along this area here is Ripley. It's not from blasting. It's from the accidents that this thing has had. You can see repairs here, crease marks here, dent here. Another thing that I thought was kind of unusual was this here. If you look here, where the fender meets this lip, it's welded all the way around. Don't know exactly why, or if that's how they had to do it with manufacturing. And then of course there's a gap here, and there's dents here, here. Then I come, this is the passenger side, and so then I come down to back here, and you can see it's starting to get a little bit of the cottage cheese down here, even here. One thing that I also noticed is, see, back here there is supposed to be 2 layers of material. This layer comes over, and then this is a support that goes behind it. But you can see it's all rotted out. But the support is there, but the part coming over is rotted. So my plan is to replace this whole thing here, cut it off up here with a much thicker piece of material. When I do that, of course, I will squeeze these together better, and then this whole thing will be all one piece like that, instead of seamed right there. So that's, I guess, the ugly of this. Going up further doesn't seem to be too bad. This fender was just primed, as all this one was. But I'll have to go around. See, you can see the hole here. It's cut there, so I gotta weld that. You can see it right along here where it rubbed or wore down that steel. All gotta be welded. You know, all this weld here has to be more than likely retouched and ground, retouched. I can use filler to do little inconsistencies, of course, but the cracks and things and holes and bad spots, I'm going to definitely weld. You know, even like in here, I'll touch it, regrind that. Then the other fender, this is the driver's fender, and this had a lot of filler on it. And as you can see, this is why it had filler on it. You can see that this is all Ripley. This was probably hit one day. Somebody did try to do some work to it to try to pound that out, and then they filled it. And nothing wrong with that. And it's not a lot of filler there. And then you can see here, crease. There's a rip right there. Coming back along, this is not that real bad, but again, back here, kind of the cottage cheese idea again. Here's some more here. But the back part of this is much better. This has both layers. Kind of see both layers of material. This one that folds over, and this one that's backing it. I don't know how that is, but I'm going to squish these together so they're right. And then I'm gonna, like I said, make a piece for this whole thing and make it a lot thicker. One piece, and it'll be welded on this edge or thereabouts. And that way it'll hold nice and tight. So if I put a bolt in there, it's gonna squeeze tight to the running board. This is the inner fender part I couldn't get out. This was dented here. I just pounded it out a little bit, just to kind of, because it was way over here. Now I pounded it out, but you can see this is all dented, you know, even back up in here. So that's all got to get straightened out if I'm going to use them. Not sure if I'm going to use them or not. So I mean, that'll probably be just taken off for now, and I can re-put it on. I'm not exactly sure. So that's my fenders. I'm going to prime them before I do work to them so I can seal them up. And then I will start tackling these pieces, and I'll do a patch at a time. Even this edge here needs to be worked on. So I'm just going to do, like I said, a patch at a time, recontour. It's not going to be rocket science. It might be a few more welds than necessary, if you know, but that's what you have to do when you don't have all the metal equipment, you know, brakes and all that stuff. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Next time you'll see these, they will be in primer. So there's the fenders all sealed. I had two different color sealers, so underneath you can kind of see that's light gray, and out here is back to my DP90, which is the black, which is what I like. So here it is. It's all primed, sealed. That's kind of like the way. Now see, when this is sealed like this, indoors, this thing can sit for a long time, many years. That's why I like to get this all sealed up so it doesn't rust. I know I have time to play with it now. So that's it. You can build plastic right off of this stuff. So as you can see under here, it's kind of hard to tell. As you can see, it's all light gray now underneath here. So anyway, that's as simple as it is. Like I said, I ran out of the light gray and I had picked up some more black, so I did the light gray on the inside and the black on the outside. Not that that matters for what I'm doing. So now I can get to work on doing repairs that I need to do when I get there. Don't know when I'm going to get there, but this is step one.